Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Hello, hello, hello.
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 I'm not the MC today.
No, welcome back to another thrilling installment of Champs, where we're going to continue this discourse between two cousins and the fallout.
I'm ready.
Well, this battle's just getting started.
Oh, yeah. It's barely a battle.
We can't even see the big one.
True enough. But we were missing a player last time, Brent. And so, for that reason, I'm going to ask those present.
Rob's here. Just
Once
letting
again.
everyone know. Sorry.
Oh. I will always feel a certain type of way about Rob leaving the Star Wars campaign.
No, not that Rob. Not that Rob. I'm talking about Rob Boss.
The boss, Rob.
The boss himself. Papa Nature.
Papa Nature.
But yeah, for Vesper, a little recap.
All right.
I'm waiting.
All right.
I need to
well,
recap
me-
Simon, that's you.
desperately.
Give me a second. All right. All right. So, we
I'll
had
give you hints.
just arrived in Chris Kringla's hometown of Poole. Chris Kringla, played by CJ over there, and most of us didn't know what was happening, other than Rosie, played by Peter. So we were quickly filled in on the state of affairs. It seemed that Chris's cousin, Perched, had access to a mother box, a very powerful magical artifact, and was planning some nefarious, like, magic ritual with it. I don't think it was mentioned exactly what he was going to do, but Chris wanted to stop it, and that was enough for us. So we went to it, and as we were going towards the town, we met up with the Lutins, I believe they're called. And
Yes.
as we were discussing what to do, there was a plume of something in the distance over the lake. I don't know if it was snow or smoke.
Snow.
Snow. And that was unusual. So we went to go check it out, and we walked into a blizzard. Or, correction, most of us walked. Chris and Rob flew on a sleigh powered by 8 reindeer of names undisclosed,
9?
as to not take
9.
any copyright claims. And battle commenced after we met up with Perched, who transformed into this hairy, goat-like humanoid and grew several times in size into what? It was 9 feet, 10 feet tall?
I think it was 12 feet tall.
There you go, 12 feet.
This is sounding very Grinchy.
And speaking of Grinches, he had little minions that were green, furred Grinches running around and attacking everyone else.
Little Grinchy ghouls.
There you go.
Grincha, Gruncha, Grimpity-doo.
So
Yes, absolutely.
as Chris went to take on his cousin in a one-on-one duel, the rest of us were forced to take care of the little minions around us as they swarmed us and the little Luton army we had brought with us. I think we're doing pretty well.
Right. And so the DM is saying that I'm hidden in the sleigh right now.
Yes. With your incredible stealthing abilities and your natural just just aloofness, let's say. You hid away. You followed Chris as he ran for the sleigh, and unbeknownst to anyone, hopped in.
Amazing. It's night right now?
It's day in Pool,
It's
but
day.
it's like always dark, kind of.
But we're also in the middle of a blizzard, so we can't really see anything outside the blizzard.
So
Gotcha.
what you guys had come upon to with the militiamen was like this controlled sphere of a blizzard that was around 200 feet in diameter. While you were in there, Rob used Dispel Magic to basically take away half of that. But during the exchange, Perst had done something that caused the sphere to kind of like expand suddenly, causing the blizzard to swirl around. But still, a large portion of that is dispelled, and instead it's just kind of like this gentle snowfall within the area that Rob has secured magically. As an aside, I can't see. Well, I can't hear Shy.
Is that you cueing me? Okay, sorry. I'm not gonna lie. Hi.
There we go. She hasn't spoken yet.
Thank God.
Yes. I'm actually dead. Okay. Yeah, so Bob has Dispel Magic around him. You said that it's going to persist in like a radius, I think you said 200 feet around him.
I said 100 feet around.
Okay.
Nice
100
try.
feet. You know, that was a slip of the tongue.
So cool.
But it did, yeah. So Bob has perfect vision around, but he's also been flying the sleigh.
Yes, you're flying 60 feet up.
Yeah.
The rest of your party is beneath you, like arrayed beneath you. They are within the 100 feet, along with currently, I believe it's 7 ghouls. No, sorry, 7 Luton and 15 ghouls who are left, as well as Gar, Rosie, Mighty, and Ruck.
Oh, am I first? Is Rob first? Rob?
Rob is not first. So
Okay.
last time, where are we?
Pretty sure it was me.
Yes, I'm pretty sure we were starting with Chris.
In the thick of it.
How high in the air are we on the sleigh?
60 feet.
Yeah.
Oh, perfect.
Just
exactly
in
how
range
high
of
I
some
wanna be.
stuff. Yeah. It's like, okay, not too high, so we can't miss everything, but not close enough where they can like jump up and hit us.
Yeah, that's the first range max on my gun.
Vesper, you're going to be right after Chris, actually. Chris, you chased after, you kind of like disembarked from the sleigh while it was midair, crawled across all the like zombie run, like from Dead Rising, across your reindeer, unhitched Rudy, and dove through the snowstorm blindly 100 feet after Perst, until you came to another small clearing
Badass.
that where you finally confronted him. And so that's where we are set to take off. And
It's
then
just
in case-
Vesper and Bob in the sleigh.
yeah, it's Vesper and Bob in the sleigh right now.
Okay.
Bob's in the steering wheel. It's a sleigh that can fit 7. The driver's kind of like in the middle in like a little F1 cockpit, and then there's 2 benches behind.
Amazing. So I just pop up. Hey, Bob. I've been here the whole time.
Go back down! Get back down!
Oh, I thought you'd like a little bit of help right now. Take aim with my gun down there.
You know what? That sounds like a grand idea. Get to it. Do not hit the deer.
Perfect.
As we're still waiting for Ruck, though, let's just give a second for anybody who's new, or just for continuity's sake, to just go around and we'll give everybody their proper introduction. Now that we kind of finished with the, we know that there's only one person missing, so that person will be that player, will be that character. But going forward, Brentalk, you first.
Aye, I'm playing the Vampire Lord. Cruciferit. No, I got that wrong immediately. Nusferit crucifigere vespertilio, otherwise known as the troublesome crucified bat of 600 years ago. But everyone calls me Vesper for short. I'm your gunslinger artificer.
Indeed. And now we will go to Peter.
Hello. I'm playing Rosetta Rocks, the time-traveling wizard ranger with her companion Mighty, the panther. And we're here to defeat evil and save the world.
Hells to the yeah. CJ.
Hey, hello, my name is Chris Kringla. I'm a woodworker and toy maker, and I'm also a bard / wizard, but mostly a bard.
Beautiful. And you're also the resident leader of Pool, not maybe by your own volition, of the little town that you guys are in. And Shy.
I am Rob Boss Bob Ross. Which one? Who will ever know? Rob is mostly a druid with a sprinkling, salting of cleric in him. Just a splatter of paint, if you will. And Papa Nature for a good reason. Look at this man. Look at him. Bask in his glory.
Last but certainly not least, Sheems.
Hello. I'm playing Garnassar, the blood hunter monk. He's just a wandering soul looking for a redemption.
Gorgeous. I love it. So what's the consensus? Should we wait a little bit for Ruckus P, for our man Shadim, or should we just jump right on in to Chris?
He was pretty
Mono
far
Mono.
down the initiative order, wasn't he?
Technically, it's going to be Chris, some ghouls, then Vesper, then Rob, then Ruck.
It's up to
That
you.
could be an hour.
Look, we don't know what Chris is going to be up to.
Understood.
And he
Okay.
has some legendary actions, I guess. Also, Vesper, this big red button in the cockpit that we've been slapping, and it drops some sort of like a little present or something that explodes. So
Yeah, think
you
like
have that at
the
your
depth
disposal.
charges in Star Wars.
An object
As a-
interaction.
as a bonus action.
It's a bonus action.
Yeah.
There's also a turret.
How effective is it?
It seemed pretty effective. It like made like a crater in the ground. And I think it killed a few guys.
That's effective as fuck. And there's a turret.
And
As I heard
there's
the
a
DM
I think that's an
slow down.
action though.
No, they're both bonus actions.
Oh, what the? All right, I should have never left this late. God dang. So I left my turn on my back last time. So I'm just gonna dust myself off and get up and kind of smile at the guy and say, you know, I've been going about this the whole wrong way, Perst. I've been doing it the Ronakadwil way. But we're in Pool. You and I, we're Poolians. This is not how we settle disputes, not with violence, but with love and joy and glee. So to you, my friend, I offer you a truce, a show that I mean you no harm, that I have not forgot that you are my cousin before anything else. And as I'm saying this, I like slowly approach him, and I want to put a hand on him and cast enlarge / reduce. But I
Okay.
want to enlarge him.
What?
And I say, you want it to be big, but who am I to deny you that? You don't need Malagard. And he can accept it if he wants. He doesn't have to roll the saving throw. He goes to the next size up, and everything on him also doubles in size.
He's going to resist it because he doesn't exactly know what you're doing. And on instinct, just like with your magic, like he's going to resist that. So what's the save that he needs to make?
It's a con save, DC 17.
Okay. He rolled a natural 1. So he grows. How it goes one size because he's a large now, so then it would be huge.
Yep. It just says the size doubles in all dimensions. It
Doubles in all
increases-
dimensions. That means he's more than huge.
He's more than huge then.
It goes up 24.
Well, it says
feet.
from medium to large is the example that it gives of like it just goes up by one.
Well, yeah, because 5 to 10.
Yeah, true. Oh, yeah, that's true. But it does it says it increases its size by 1 category. So I guess that's weird.
So okay, so from large to huge then.
I'm trying to like figure out like how much he weighs.
Oh, because we're on the lake.
Yeah.
Oh. Did you even think of that?
No.
No, I didn't think about it either.
Unwittingly,
Oh, no.
a fantastic play.
Okay.
I do not.
Because
know
it's
the
just,
person.
it's fucking cool. So as this happens, the ice cracks beneath him, and he kind of like shifts uneasily, and he's gonna kind of like steal his gaze towards you.
I'm still smiling.
Sorry.
I'm just smiling. I'm like, see?
Yeah. Okay. And then, so is that all you're doing on your turn?
Oh, goodness gracious. So what happens with the box? Where is the box right now?
You can't see the box.
I can't see the box. Okay.
As you were thrown, after you got thrown back, you kind of you
I lost sight of the.
yeah, you lost track of it. You don't know where you went.
Okay. I will just cast a little. I'll whisper a little healing word to myself because he did some damage, and that's my turn.
Okay. So it's going to be ghouls. There are 15 ghouls left. They are all engaging with the lutin. So I'm just going to make some rolls here really quick. But so while I'm doing this, we can move on to Vespertilio. And that's a lot of d20s.
Sorry,
That's
the
a lot of
lutins
natural
are good?
Yes.
The Luton are Chris's people, the townsfolk.
Okay, so the townsfolk are getting fucking murdered right now.
So you guys arrived with 50 militiamen. When you started in this space, like once the storm was dispelled by Rob, there were 30
Visible.
30 visible, and there were also 30 visible ghouls. As you've been killing ghouls, these Grinch ghouls, more have been showing up. But that's not been said for the lutins, and there's right now there's only 9 lutin remaining. But there's going to be less by the time I'm done with this.
Well, I was gonna try and maybe save them, but they're fucked. They're fucked. So,
well, they're not all dead. Just I've rolled.
let me
4
put it
natural
this
points.
way: as Vesper, if they're fucked, they're fucked. If there's not
Understood.
enough of them left to give me gratitude, then I'm not even sure they're worth saving. But I'll.
There's
get
other
on the
civilians. They're not. This is only the militia of the town of Poole.
Oh, there must be at least one family willing to give me gold after this. I'll hop into the turret seat and start shooting at the ghouls.
Shepherdman cannon.
Oh, is it just a cannon? Just like a boom.
So technically, it's this little like it comes out from underneath the sleigh. It's this little turret, and it shoots out these. It looks like a candy cane, and it shoots out like the ends of the candy canes that are like sharpened to points, and it does piercing and cold damage. 1d8 piercing, 1d8 cold, plus your proficiency. If you're proficient in ranged weapons, it counts like a gun.
Okay, so that'd be a plus. So 2d8 plus 4. I do slightly more damage, I think, with just my gun. I think it's just
I
2
don't-
attacks, eh?
Eh?
It's just 2 attacks, right?
It's just a bonus action for 1 attack.
Oh, it's a bonus action for 1 attack with this cannon.
Yeah, you can take an action to attack with it. So like technically,
But
you can
that'll
attack
only be
with-
1 more attack.
Yeah, so technically you can attack 3 times with it if you wanted to.
Interesting. No. I think I like probably take a look at the sleigh turret then, and I pull out my beautiful magical revolver. This thing is like silver with like gilded wood and like kind of like all intricate the designs like in the barrel of the metal, and I just like lick it probably like
It's like a long tongue wraps around the barrel. It's fucking hot.
So I said, yeah, if my initiative roll is a 15 or higher, on my first turn I can forgo movement and blah 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 to do my special weapon attack. Does this count as my first turn, even though it's the middle of the combat?
Technically, I'll say yes. I'm going to say yes because you haven't done anything yet. You've just been biding your time, taking in the sights. Okay,
perfect. So I have to forego my movement and a bonus action, but that's fine because we're in a flying sleigh, and so I'm already getting moved around. So Rob Boss, you just see Vesper kind of like stand up, put his arms out in the wind, and go, "It's high noon." Boom, 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 boom. So I put off 6 shots immediately with my magical weapon.
Beautiful.
And I'm gonna try and do some like massive damage. I'm not technically I have Deadeye bullets, which do radiant instead of piercing. And they ignore resistances and immunity. If that does anything.
I'm not going to tell you if that does anything.
Yeah, but I know, but I've just got to mention it.
Are you going to use those on these ghouls?
I have to. My gun fills with them at high noon, and then I'm shooting with it. So technically, these get shot first, and then my gun never runs out of bullets because of my artificer spell.
Yeah.
Okay, so the first is a 26 to hit.
Yeah, fucking blow. Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely. Okay. Hold on. So I gotta get. This is why we started without Shadeen, because my turns take too long. Uh, 8, 9, 10, 11. So that's 19 damage.
Yeah, you kill that one. So that's one more down. Going down to 14.
The Deadeye bullet returns to my gun on a kill. So that's great for me.
Oh, wow.
That 18 to hit.
That hits.
Perfect.
These are ghouls. You've faced ghouls before. They look different and they're smaller, but they're the same little bitches.
So that's 16 damage on this one.
That one's down.
Perfect.
Pop that one in the back of the head as it's running, trying to jump on a Luton.
Get the Deadeye bullet back again. This is
Beauty.
great. All right, so let's go. My third shot. That's a 23. Should hit.
You know it.
This is going to be, I believe is that a 6 or a 9?
Use a different die. If you can't tell.
Oh no, it's a D8. There's no 9 on a D8. I'm crazy. 10. That's 18 damage. I'm so sorry.
Somebody's finally higher than the DM. Yeah, that one's down too.
Amazing. Get my dead eye back. So this is shot
Speaking
number 4. Whoa. That's a nat 1 on that.
Oof.
And I don't think I have anything that can instantly give me advantage. Yeah, no, only initiative, and then I can spend a focus, make an additional attack as part of my attack action. Yeah, so that one's just purely a miss. Oh, and then I rolled a 2. That's a 12 to hit.
A 12 to hit. A 12 just hits.
Oh my god.
That's what you needed.
Two or higher? That's pretty good.
That is pretty good.
Perfect. So that's 11. So that's 19 damage.
Yep, that one's down.
6. That's a 24. So that's going to be a hit. So it's going to be 3, 4, 5 plus 8 is 13 damage. Is that one down?
That one is not down. That one is up by the skin of its ghouly teeth.
The skin of its teeth? Is it within 5 feet of a luton?
I will say it is.
Then I'm going to roll sneak attack damage on it.
Beautiful. You monster. You demon.
I am a demon. 15, 16 additional
Yeah,
damage on
that's
that
it.
one.
That's it. That one's down.
Perfect. That was my 5th attack.
I think that was your 6th.
That was the
That's
6th
one that
attack.
you-
So if that's the 6th attack, then I'll spend one of my focus points. And I don't usually do this, but I feel like the Lutons are fucking dying like crazy.
Yeah.
You know, I'll make my one additional attack that I can make as part of my attack action.
Let's go.
Just comboing my special, as long as I don't roll a nat 1 again. Please. Oh, it's cocked. Hold on. 26.
That hits.
6, 7, 8, 9 plus 8, 15 damage.
That is just enough to cut it down.
Whew.
And you are on an absolute rampage, my friend. Just one shot, one killing, basically everything that you see.
Basically everything. So it's 6 out of 7, which so that means I have 5 dead eye left because I just
The
pure
last
missed the
thing
shot.
they never see.
Kill more.
Well, no, you
Please.
yeah, you have 5 left because you kept getting them back. Yeah, except for the one.
Yeah,
Perfect.
I finished that. How's that, Rob, boss?
And
It's,
Rob, you'll have the chance to answer as it is now your turn.
That was some. I've seen some shooting back in my day, and that was impressive. No. Okay, number 1. I need to see. Wait, is my shit? Yes, it is. I'm steering, or Bob. Bob is steering. But I can still say that my stuff is equipped, correct? Like I still can use the items in his hands.
Yeah.
Okay.
You only use like you only need to use the items or the sleigh, interact with the sleigh while you're moving, or if you're deciding to use one of the weapons.
So, how many more goblin boys are remaining?
Right now, down below you, you can see 9. 9 left.
Rob is having a grand old time up here, though. It's very nice. I think we're gonna do another long range healing word on blue. I healed Gar last time.
You healed Ruck.
Oh, Rock was more hurt. Oh yeah, I did heal Rock. I remember. I was like, we're friends.
I appreciate it.
Yeah. I'm gonna press the button. No, I'm not gonna press the button. We've already pressed the button twice. I want to do this really badass thing, but I feel like it's just not the time for it. I'm gonna do it anyway. Are they in
Hell yeah.
they're in a small area? Like
What?
What kind of area are the goblins in right now? Like are they condensed?
They are kind of dispersed out,
Fuck.
attacking different. They're kind of like spread out. There's not many of them left too. You can maybe hit like 4 at once. There's like you can see that there are 4 just dogpiling one poor Luton by himself. It's like he was running away. He almost managed to get out like to the edge of your storm free zone, basically your dispelled area. And then these 4 ghouls dogpile them.
I think I'm not. Then if they're not close to each other, then I can't do the really cool thing that I want to do. But I'll do it another time, I'm sure. So I'm gonna have Rob fly toward like I don't know any of them really right now, and I'm gonna cast Thorn Whip, the cantrip, and as Bob is steering with one hand, he's gonna grab his paintbrush with another and like just splatter green paint onto the ground, and it will command the grass underneath the snow, and vines are gonna come up and smack the shit out of some goblin boys. Kill him. They need to make if the attack hits, you feel along when they. Wait, it doesn't say. Instantaneous? It doesn't say. What they have to roll? I just roll an attack.
What is this you're using again?
Thorn Whip.
Refresh. Thorn Whip. It should be your spell attack. It's a spell attack. 4 sheets.
So my wisdom ? Oh, I just roll. Yes, I see. I found the button to press. I rolled the 20.
Natural?
Naturally?
No, not natural 20.
Okay.
Jeez.
I would have been a lot more hype.
Nonchalant.
You hit.
Okay.
I can tell you that.
I smacked him with
How far
10.
does your Thorn Whip go? Because you're still in the...
So it's range of 30 feet. I know I'm 60 feet up, but like I want my intention is that he's like diving with the sleigh, casting the spell. It's like a drive-by. Yeah, a drive-by Thorn Whip.
Beautiful.
Just like he just paints the ground, and as like he's then ascending once again, the Thorn Whip will like smack a goblin and then pick up another goblin and drop it from like 30 feet in the air, and just like yes. So
yeah,
that is my intention.
Absolutely.
But it did 10 damage.
Beautiful. 10 damage is the one that does 10 damage is the same one that you're then dropping?
If it's not dead, yes.
Okay, 100%. Yeah, it doesn't die just with the 10 damage. It's very injured though. You like rip off, you just like carve up its torso as you're kind of like lifted up with this thorny whip, and then you'll drop it from 30 feet, and that will definitely do it.
Awesome.
So that's one more down. Very good, guys. Very good. Anything else you need to do, Rob?
I am going to actually do the more healing. Who is in need of more healing? Who's bleeding the most on my precious natural snow?
I mean, Gar's always bleeding, but
it's not always his own blood, is it?
just always. I mean, he's a blood hunter. He's got to have.
Yeah, so it's not always his blood.
I mean, right now it's a bit of mix.
He's got to slice himself to activate the abilities.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know any better. We're gonna heal Gar for 5.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
I don't know what Rob would say to him. Probably just stop destroying the snow with your blood. It's so pretty. You're mudding it up.
Is so nice.
That's debatable. Screaming it from 60 feet in the air. And yeah, I think we're good there. It's just gonna be. I'm loving this drive-by right now. It's great.
Beautiful. So after that, it's Ruck. Rucky, my boy. Glad to have you.
Oh, glad to be here, my boy. I have a Constitution save to make. Is that?
No.
Oh,
No, you made it last time.
thank.
You rolled a 21.
Okay.
It's very good. You don't have any Constitution saves to make right now. None.
my
right
limbs,
last.
my limbs are safe for another day. I still feel good, baby. What's the scene looking like?
There's still the 3 guys in front of you.
Oh, the 3 boys in front of me. All right.
There's one in front of Rosie.
Am I able to reach the one in front of Rosie, like from where I am?
Yeah, I think Rosie's pretty close to you, so I think you would be able to
I have an extra
easily
Yeah,
move.
we're next to each other.
of melee range as well because I'm a psychic.
Yeah. I'll say you guys are kind of like side to side, back to back, or whatever, just dealing with it. So you guys, basically, the 2 you have 4 ghouls surrounding you.
All right, I'm like check 06, little one, and I'll like freaking swing and try and slice up the one near Rosie. Yes. With my sword, with Papa's sword. That's a 22 to hit.
Big Daddy Bid. Yeah, you already know. It's a ghoul. Come on.
So
These little ghoulies.
13 plus my 2d12s. So 27 damage.
Come on.
Slice the right in half. I got another one. And I'll swing and I'll just swing at another one. Real simple. Rook's a real simple boy.
That's beauty.
Too bad I can't rage. Quite sad. Yeah, that's a
Why
20.
can't you rage?
I'm out.
Whoa! Oh shoot!
No long rest for old Ruck before this fight.
That's fucked up. Okay, yeah. Okay, so you definitely hit the other one with the 20-something that you said.
Yeah, so that's 11. Yeah, 24 damage to the next one.
Okay, understood. That went down 2.
And then as my bonus
2 in front of you.
my bonus action, so there's 2 left. I can't do anything crazy. I wish.
Good.
Oh, actually, I think I could use a bardic to. Hold on.
Did I think Rob buffed somebody.
You buff Chris with
With paint.
extra movements.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yellow paint. Or
Yeah,
speed
with
paint.
your magical paint palette. You put brown hearts on his face, I believe.
That's right. The not poop. Yes.
Actually, yeah, I'll just use my bonus action to to healing word myself at the first level.
Wise.
Yeah, just touch my hand to my chest and steal myself. And that's me. I'll heal for 5.
Cool.
I'll stay there, Rosie.
So after you, 5 more ghouls are going to enter into the fray. They're going to 2 of them are going to engage with you, Gar, and I guess 2 more against. 3 more against 2 against Ruck, 1 against Rosie. So the 2 that are going to attack you, Gar, a 2 is going to miss. Does an 18 hit you, Gar? Okay, so those both miss. 1's going to try and attack Rosie. That's a 9, so that's going to be a negatory. And 2 for Ruck. The non-natural 20 is going to hit you, yes?
He stepped
Oh, no,
away.
Ruckus is gone. Ruckus!
A natty 20. Oh, no.
No, non-natty.
Oh,
Non-natty
non-natty
20.
20. Okay. Whew.
Much better.
Yeah, we fear
Not
the
for this
natty
ghoul.
20s in this campaign.
Not from a ghoul, you shouldn't.
They
Well,
should start
just-
biting
yeah.
afterwards.
Just
Well,
having
for
to
all
make
we
that
know, a
con
limb
save
falls
is
off.
dangerous.
Yeah.
Where's this guy? Okay, well, anyways. And then there's the ones who are attacking the Luton. They're going to get to attack
Wait,
again.
didn't you already do the ghoul? I thought did the Luton not get an attack back against these ghouls?
They did.
Okay.
They did 100%.
Right.
And they took some out. But now there's more coming out of the blizzard.
Oh, right. So
You
they have
can't see
different initiative.
everything.
I see.
So that's why there's just new ones are coming.
On display with
Um,
Bob. My money!
What money?
Okay.
I have plenty.
But they
I
are, the
give
Lutons
you
are,
a look like, oh.
so there's 5 Luton left in the clearing. These guys seem to be more veterans, more capable than the rest. They seem to be at least they're left standing for a reason. They've huddled into a group and they're defending them, but they're kind of, you see them, they're edging out of, like, trying to go back the way they came as best as they can tell where that might be.
The Luton.
With that being said, back up to Rosie. When Ruck's back, we'll
Beautiful.
give him his damage.
Okay. So
If he gets bit again, though, that's
there are 3 you said around Ruck and I.
yes.
Okay.
2 are more concentrated on Ruck. He's the larger target. 1 on you. And just really quick, Ruckus, does a non-natural 20 hit you?
Ruck.
Yeah, that hits me.
Okay. So that's 6, 7, 8 points of damage
Mhm.
from the ghoul. It's a new ghoul who ran out. And now I need you to roll the check to see if he sticks to you. So it's a DC 15.
Oh, what kind of check is it?
I'm pretty sure it's a dex check.
Is it Dex?
Oh, no, he has to roll to try. No, yeah. Roll a dex check. Roll a dex save. Sorry. That should help.
Is it a grapple or what?
It is. Well, we decided last time that it's like not technically a grapple because he's not restricting your movement or anything. He's just clinging to you. Because a normal ghoul, it is a grapple. He's a medium sized creature. These are small creatures, so they're not really restricting your movement. They're more just holding on to you and trying to bite you.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Um,
I'm large too, right? So they wouldn't even be able
Exactly.
to grapple me.
They wouldn't even be able to grapple a medium sized creature. They're very small and weak.
So Dex,
But just yeah,
Dex save,
a dex save. Yes, please.
14.
Oof. So the DC is 15.
Oh,
No.
Another bite incoming.
So that's another bite.
Mhm.
Another 7 points of damage.
I'm not afraid, baby. Mm-mm-mm.
Oh, yeah.
This one you get on your right arm. So roll me another Constitution save,
Oh fuck.
and you have to roll it at disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
Because he's already been bitten.
Hey, next time it's triple disadvantage.
No, it's going to start adding
What,
negatives.
what about his 21 before?
Uh,
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Pretty good point.
you bring a
Punish
you
him.
bring a good point. 21 cancels out. Just roll straight.
I got you, pal. I got you, Ruck.
Oh.
Rosie, you speak some good sense. You keep me still, baby.
Just watching you get bit by these guys.
17.
Somehow,
Oh,
Ruck
it's not
in
Rosie.
game, he can actually hear us like in the ether.
It's just the voices in my head.
Yeah, it's just insanity.
It's Papa saying things. Oh, 17.
Oof, 17. Okay. Okay.
17.
Is that
Oh
better?
boy. Ruck starts turning green.
Next.
Oh, what?
It's
Oh
Rose.
no!
Back to Rose.
It's so ominous.
That'd be the second time in this campaign I've turned into a Sasquatch.
Oh, no, it's not gonna happen. Okay.
Well, you won't turn into a Sasquatch. you'll turn into one of these Grinch
Oh,
things.
so much worse. I want to taste the strawberry
is so
Did you
root.
shrink?
Give me the strawberry
No, he's-
root.
Big
Flesh
boss
would just
Grinch.
fall off.
That'd
of
actually be
him
pretty.
until
pretty
all
cool.
that remained was the Grinch inside.
Oh God. Was there the whole?
Just dad. Good luck. You have to deal with dad after.
But this is a different season. You've not been a Grinch or a Sasquatch in this
Boink,
season.
boink.
That was last season,
True.
which we'll have to talk about some other time because
Everybody needs to know the legend of Dick Brickle Chips Ahoy. Rest in peace.
Amen.
I do.
We can take a Sunday night to just
Oh yes.
Pour
tell
one out.
stories,
pour one out.
campside tales.
Pour one out.
My great
Ireland.
grandson. On the vampire.
No way, no, it's impossible though.
What is it?
Okay.
Oh, that's some good
Anything's
lore.
possible in Ronakadui.
Get on track.
Okay.
Let's go,
So, yeah, Ruck is getting
Vesper
bit up.
Indian.
I'm looking at him like a little worried. And we still have these 3 zombies or ghouls next to us. So I'm gonna like brace myself on Mighty's back, and he's gonna rise up on his hind legs and swipe at the 3 of them.
Yes,
so with my
sir.
bonus action, I'm gonna have him launch 3 icicles at 1 at each of these ghouls.
Beauty.
And let me just get the numbers here. It's a DC, I believe, or is it a? Oh, it's a +7. Okay. All right, first one, the one in front of me is 22 to hit. No, sorry, 21 to hit.
Yeah, you best believe that fucking hits, boy.
Okay. And that is 2d6. Make that a CP chat.
Nice
All right,
one,
that's
Pat.
8
Nice.
damage, 8 cold damage on the first one.
Put him in a body bag.
That down.
Second hit is a
You
22.
see that the icicle
Oh,
seems
shit.
to
Cold. Oh, it doesn't-
break off him, kind of. So it
Okay.
does damage him with the impact, but it doesn't. Something's nagging at you.
Okay. Yeah. I see it. All right. Well, the second one is only going to be 4 cold damage. And then on the
Okay.
third one, roll to hit. That's a 12. That just hits, I think, right?
That just hits. Yes,
Nice.
meets and beats.
And
beats
so
your
on that
mates.
third one, it's wow. These are bad rolls. 3 damage.
Okay, so it's still up.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, the first one is still up.
So that was my bonus action, and then I'm going to, as like Mighty's swiping at them, I'm like, you said there was 5 other ghouls that came towards us.
Well, 5 ghouls in total came towards the party.
Right.
Gar is a little way off, so 3 came to you, 2 came towards Gar.
Okay, and like what kind of area? Well, let me just check my spell here, as I'm seeing if I can target all of them with a spell. I want to use the slow spell. 120-foot range, but the AoE is a 40-foot cube. Would that get all of them?
I'll say that you can get the 3 that are engaged with you guys.
Okay.
And you can also get 4 of the ones engaged with the Luton.
Nice. Okay. Yeah, that's sweet. So I'll do that. I take like a piece, like a little gear, and I like peer through it,
Mhm.
and then I cast the magic on all of them as I'm focusing on them. It's up to 6 creatures.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
So that's okay. So you'll get 3, 4, 5.
Okay. Yeah.
So you can get 3 that are engaged with the Luton.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, and so I like twist the cog like in reverse, and I slow time around them. They have to make a DC 15 Wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom save. Okay. Fail. Fail and fail.
Yeah.
So they all fail.
Very nice.
Mad girl.
And just so you know, Burns, their speed is halved. They have a -2 penalty to AC and Dex saves. They can't use reactions, and on their turn, they have to either use an action or a bonus action, not both.
That's
That's fine. Okay, perfect. Cool. Good job.
That's my turn.
Anything else? Okay. Then after Rosie, it's going to be Gar.
All right. So after dodging those two Grinches that just kind of jumped out of the blizzard at me, I was still going towards the direction that Chris had gone off to, but I'm gonna pause quickly and attack them once each.
Yep.
So that is 14 plus 9, it's 23. So
Yep, that hits.
quick second, I'm just gonna grab my dice. Damage. And so that's 10, 36,
Yeah,
43.
That's down.
And the second attack is a dirty 20.
Beauty.
And that one is 8, 10, 18, 22, 29
That's
points.
down. 100%.
And then I'm going to try and just check for any prints or any... If I can see if I can smell. Because my perception with smell is better. So I'm going to try and see if I can sniff out where they went.
Okay.
Just to get an idea. So that is a 26.
Yeah, that's pretty fucking good. You can smell where Chris kind of like, not even where Chris, but where Perched, because Chris was in the air. So you can smell where Perched kind of like was, but you know where he was, because of the giant like
Crater
this
that was there?
Yeah, well, not even a crater. It's like a pool now where the ice cracked and fell in where there was the explosion. So that's where he was, and he left like directly like to the part of the dispelled area. He went to the closest part of that, like through, and then Chris followed him by air. So you can find that spot exactly where he went through. But if you're going to try and smell him through the storm and the wind that lies outside of the dispelled area, I'll need you to roll me again as like for disadvantage.
Okay. So I rolled this time with a disadvantage?
Just like, yeah. Just roll again with disadvantage.
Okay. That's 21 instead.
Beautiful. Okay, yeah, you can still smell. You can still smell him. You can't. You feel like if you try and follow him too fast, you might lose it.
Okay.
So basically, if you try to dash right now, like and get to it fast, I'm gonna make you roll again disadvantage another time to try and keep it.
Okay.
Choose to move keeping the scent.
Looking back, I see that right now there's 5 more came from 5. There's 8 of the Grinches left.
9.
Okay, but everyone else is there aside from Chris. With the so I'm gonna try and go help. Back up Chris. So I'm gonna walk.
Okay.
Towards that direction, keeping the smell, and I still have a movement of 60 feet.
Yes. I'm going to say to get to the spot, it took you 20 feet to get to the spot where Perched left.
Okay.
And then, so from there, you go 40 feet. We know that, you don't know, but we know that Chris moved 100 feet to get to where Perched is.
Gotcha.
So 60 feet left. That being said, it's now Perched, who kind of like you see he's afraid to move a little bit. You get this sense, Chris. So we flash. Yeah, we're gonna flash over to the scene. Chris and Perst, mano a mano. Is your hand still on him as he grows?
I imagine like I did it until it started, and then I just like go and I'm like, see, not so bad. You want to be big, you're big. So I'm just like there with my hands out.
And he will just kind of brush you aside and just attempt to smack you with his claws, and he's gonna like roar this kind of like this demonic sound from his massive jaws, which his jaws kind of like elongated, and they house like thousands of razor sharp needles that are just kind of like appeared in his mouth. Which of course they're no longer needles now. They're because of how big they are. They're like the same size as your forearm.
Jesus Christ.
That being said, I rolled a 2 and a 4.
Okay, what is the? I mean, he could still hit me potentially. AC 's
I
not
don't
that good.
think so.
17 AC.
Yeah. No, so he's going to miss you with those 2 hits. Oh, but he gets to make one more claw attack. I'm sorry. When he's fighting with his claws, he gets to make one more. Okay, so that is going to hit again to that.
By how much? Actually, no, I don't even know if I can ask that. I'll use lucky. So he has disadvantage.
It was over 22. Let me just say that. Well over. So roll again, and instead a 19. Does a 19 hit you?
Yeah.
All right.
I could reaction shield that, but no.
22 points of damage.
Should have done it. That hurts real bad.
And then it's you.
So he hasn't really spoken. He's kind of just like afraid and like kind of grunting, and
He's like not moving really, and he just kind of like swiped you aside, and he's kind of he's like just spazzing out.
okay, well, if you don't want it, I'll drop the spell. You said you wanted to be big. I made you bigger, but if you don't want it, we can be done.
It's not about size, you half-wit.
What is it then?
You don't even know the truth.
So tell
You
me.
claim we are of Pool. But we were not born here. We were brought here. We were sent here.
And
Our families were sent here. For one thing.
to spread joy to the world, obviously.
And he holds up his hand, and in his hand floating is like it's like much smaller now, but it's just floating above his hand. It's the small little mother box.
Well,
Normal size
yeah.
to
Hexstar?
you. Sorry, Hexstar, yeah.
Well, if it was
Artifact, whatever.
if it was our purpose to use those things, then I mean, let's do it. Let's do it for good, not for Malagard. Forget Malagard. What does Malagard have to do with anything? She's letting you borrow her power. She could take it away whenever she wants.
She showed me the truth. Mother and father, and yours too, were sent here at the behest of Malagard to take what is hers by right.
You're lying. She's fed you more lies.
Well, just ask Comfrey. Why don't you?
No.
I'll strung up. It won't be long now.
So You're what? First, if we just talked, we could figure this all out. You don't have to kill everyone. You don't have to attack everyone. You think my friends are just going to let you stomp all over me, kill me? Sure, you might kill me, but they're going to get rid of you. Trust me. And I don't want them to. I'm not saying that as a threat. I'm saying that as a promise to you because I know them. So please, just
She
talk.
has given me enough power to conquer your friends. Do you believe I am alone here? And he's going to hold out his arms, and you'll see that a larger part of the Simon, pay attention. The larger part of the area is now going to dispel, and there's going to be 10 of these ghouls who are gonna they're kind of like creeping forward, ready to pounce. And she will have more of her minions here soon, not just these filthy creatures I've formed from Luton's power of nothing but her will.
Oh, damn.
Whose turn is it technically right now?
Yours.
Okay. I'm gonna cast Detect Thoughts on him right before I ask, and so it'll drop concentration on Enlarge Reduce.
Okay, so he starts to shrink down.
I just stand there and I'm like, so that's it.
He's gonna immediately. He's not gonna move towards you, but he'll just spring like 20 feet, just moving away from the cracked dice.
Okay. So that's it then? There's no convincing you. There's no talking to your old cousin, Chris. You're certain of the choice that you're going to make, and you're willing to accept the consequence. And like I cast Detect
You
Thoughts
said it yourself.
to see if he's telling the truth from whatever he's gonna say.
Okay. So is there a roll?
Not
Is
for
there a
like
save
the
I have to make?
surface level thoughts of like right away. If I want to dig deeper, then there's a roll.
Okay. Surface thoughts. Well, I'll tell you. He responds to you. That you said it yourself. Your friends will not let me go through with my plans,
That's true.
and neither will you, unless you are willing to join me. As a family, with the power of the combined mother boxes, we could do great things. Terrible. Yeah.
Get out of here. And my Detect Thoughts like confirm what he's saying. Like he's not thinking like some completely.
He does have a spot for you in his heart. You can tell immediately. Your childhood was there, but he's so twisted by Malagard, and he resents you on a deep level. Just for being kind of like the town favorite, and he felt ostracized, not by you, but by everybody else, and you were like you bore the brunt of that, even though in his mind. Especially, and you've been away for a time, so he's had that time to like just be on his own and kind of like not have your influence, not have your watchful eye, and he's fallen to the wayside. But he will spare you. He won't spare your friends, and he won't spare the people of Poole. He will go through with this. You don't think there's at this point. You don't know that there's redemption for him beyond like mercy. You don't know what time might tell with your influence, but in this moment, he's a little too far gone.
I guess like free action. I don't know. I take out my book, and I rip out the very first page that I've ever wrote on in this book. and he doesn't see what it says inside, but I fold it up into like a little airplane, and I just throw it at him, and I turn around, and I say, "Well, it was nice knowing you." And I start to walk back the direction that I came, and I guess like since I have telepathy, I'm like, Rudolph, if you're there, please come get me. Things are worse than I thought.
To me
He-
or to who?
To Rudolph, sorry.
Yeah, Rudolph is. He's like flying around above you. You can see. Well, you can't. Yeah, you can kind of see him every so often. He like dips back in.
Little
He's
red
not-
nose.
Yeah. So yeah, he's going to come and scoop you, but as he does, he's Perst is going to say, he's going to scream at you, "Don't turn your back on me!" And he's going to take in a deep breath, and I need the both of yous to make me. Oh no, he just has to try and hit you. So he's going to aim at you, and technically Rudolph. So, does a 21 hit you guys?
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty lucky, so maybe I like as I'm getting on Rudolph, we like dodge it. So I'll use lucky again.
Okay.
Is it a spell attack or
So-
a regular range?
It's a spell-like ability. It's a ranged attack.
It's always the answer. Is this a
Abilities
spell
aren't
effect?
quite
Well,
spells.
it's
It's always both.
it's an item it has an effect. but
It's
not a spell.
magical.
It's his breath.
So it's not a spell. It's
Okay,
not a
okay,
spell. He's not casting anything.
Dang
But
Real
with
close there.
disadvantage, so that's for the attack. It's 18, 16.
Oh no!
That's a 23 now.
Oh my god!
Better.
I don't know what the. Can I use silvery barbs? Because the other thing is a free action. This is a reaction. And it says
for it.
the triggering creature must re-roll the d20 and use the lower roll. So it technically doesn't even say disadvantage.
So I just roll again. Okay.
Yeah.
All out.
Please.
That's an 18.
Yeah, that hits.
Shit.
So close.
Good job.
Okay. So yeah, I need some d10s.
Oh no!
Some?
How
What's-
many?
He counts his dice in his hand. 1, 3,
Equals
5.
Oh no.
Chris, are you gonna be okay, bud?
How's that sound?
This is the end of the
sounds like death.
pretty bad.
the
It's like a
Northern
jubilee.
Trying to see if I have some secret abilities that are.
How far are you?
Secret ability called run away.
Prompt set.
37.
To me and to Rudolph?
Yes.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh wait, Rudolph is fucking beefy. I forgot. Rudolph's fine.
Like 70.
It's not just a normal reindeer.
Doesn't
You
skip
forgot.
a
We
day.
fixed
ever.
that.
He's got a little treadmill in the house that he goes.
Yes.
Put me in the darkest room. I'm ready.
I mean, I guess like because I'm
Just
getting
pull
on
light
him
from his nose.
as this is happening and I'm getting off, like he can't tell just how much this is hurting me, but like
Wait, scratch that. I forgot.
Oh.
Out of nowhere, you see a small figure runs, jumps, leaps, and intercepts this blast of flaming ice.
Is it Humphrey?
It's not Humphrey, but it is bushy evergreen.
Bushy.
And he slams into the ground, this kind of like steaming husk.
The bush
Uh,
boy.
Bush boy.
He's right down next to you. He's looking up at you, kind of like he's all purple, like he's covered in frostbite head to toe, and he's kind of like looking up at you with a decrepit hand.
Bushy.
Please, sire, avenge. And then he crumbles into ice.
No. Bushy. He's just dead.
Malagard,
Like he's just dead.
Not Malagard, but through Malagard through Perched.
Fucking hell.
Poor Bushy.
Pour one out for Bushy.
I think like steam comes out of Rudolph's nose when he sees this, because Rudolph's been around with me the whole time. So
Oh yeah.
he's pissed. I'm pissed. We both turn around and we just stare him.
Oh yeah. He's
down.
stomping his hooves. He's shaking his antlers.
No words. There's
Chomping
no
at the
words
bit.
for this guy. But I guess that was the end of my turn. Fucking hell.
Yeah, that'll be the end of your turn there. After you, it's the remaining ghouls.
Free action to rip off your sleeves. Crash more style.
So, Rosie, there's still one in front of you,
Okay.
but it's injured, I believe. And so that's going to be an 8 to hit, so that misses. 2 more for Ruck. That's an 11 and an 18 to hit.
11 and 18.
Yeah, for the 2 that are attacking.
The 18 hits.
Fucking hell. Another one jumps on you. Roll me that dex save again. But you take 7 points of damage. Slash.
7? I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
I realize I have danger sense because I'm barbarian. Gives me advantage on dex saves against effects I can see. Does that count?
Yes, it counts.
Oh fuck. Okay.
Now roll with advantage.
I'm not used to the barbarian side. Too many classes.
Take a 4th.
I'm ready. Oh, that's a nat 20.
Hey.
Hey.
Yes, sir.
Fucking.
I
Take the
mean,
bites.
you really don't need to roll, though.
Oh, because I already got it. I already got hit.
Oh, no, wait, sorry. This is, yeah, you're right. No. It's just not grappled to you, like, at all. Like, that sorry, my mistake. I thought you were attacking it for a second, my brain. But yeah, so it doesn't grapple you, so it cannot attempt to bite you. So that's one better. Now, after the ghouls, of course,
Too
it's the
thick,
ghouls that are
baby.
left. And the,
Mhm.
now it's the ghouls and the lutin.
Don't forget they're slowed.
Oh, yes. So the -2. That's a 1 roll to 0. Which is incredible.
Explodes.
Well, if it slows down to nothing,
Lot of
then it goes
missing.
back in time.
No.
Oh, no, sorry, it goes forward in time.
Just moon.
And the 5 lutin that are attacking. Ooh, 2 natural 20s.
Luton boys.
Oh, okay, good. Misunderstood.
They're
Do you have
fighting
advantage on
hard.
attacks versus
Yeah,
rules?
so-
You guys did your service. Soaked up those
What?
20s.
What'd you say?
Sorry, the Luton are the ones who got the natural 20s, right?
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah,
Just now.
And so, do we have advantage versus slowed targets?
I believe.
What are the new rules?
Yeah, do we get anything out of this, or is it just like their shit
Oh,
fucked?
Like the
No,
slow
no,
spell.
yeah, this is
Spell
a
itself.
specific slowed spell effect. It's not like a condition.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think we get anything. I'll double check though.
Okay.
Please.
Yeah, check
Yeah,
the
like
logs.
subtract from their AC or something is
Where is
essentially.
it?
That being said, now it is you, Vesper.
just riding along with Rob Boss, like untouched by the ghouls hanging onto the sled. This is amazing. You always ride in such style, Rob?
It's a loner technically, right? And wait, hold on. Rudolph detached from the sleigh.
Yeah, since the beginning when Chris left.
Oh, okay, so he was never coming. Yeah, all right. But yeah, though this technically it's a loner ride. This is Chris's, and Rob is looking at the sky in front of him as he's trying to like turn his head and like look back, but very diligent at making sure he doesn't crash into a tree.
You're like, boom, boom, take some shots. Not quite my color, but it'll do.
Red.
First hit's a 19.
Please.
We know it can barely miss. So that's a 6 plus
guys?
8 is.
Who are you hitting? You hitting one of the 3 that are left fighting the Luton, or one of the 3 that are fighting your friends?
I'm hitting the ones that are fighting the Luton.
Wait, can I just interrupt for a second? All the Grinches get to remake their wisdom save for the slow spell at the end of their turn,
Yeah.
just in case you attack them.
So 1 makes
Yeah,
it.
it's 15.
3 make it. 2. One that's the one that's fighting you makes the save. Rosie, one of them fighting Ruck makes the save, and then one fighting the Luton makes the save.
Cool.
14 damage to hopefully one that's like a little bit hurt.
Yeah, you take that one up.
Perfect. Boom. Get my shot back. We're gonna attack again. That's another 19. Essentially, as long as it's not in that one. 6, 7, 8, 16 damage to the next one.
Yeah, that's another one down.
Perfect. And then, so that's 2 shots. I'm going to spend a focus point to make a 3rd attack as part of my main attack action. That's a 20 to hit, so that hits.
Absolutely.
10, 18 damage.
Yep, that's down.
Perfect.
So the Luton are now.
So I get my
They
point
now
back.
finally have a second to breathe.
Wow.
You see a couple of them just kind of drop to their knees, like head in the snow, not face, but like hands in the snow. Like,
But there's still, how many ghouls are attacking? There's 3 on the rest of them, eh?
so there's 2 on Ruck and 1 on Rosie, but basically 3 just surrounding them.
Yeah, but Ruck's kind of getting bit, so that's bad. So I'll attack the one on Ruck.
That's what I'm here for, baby. Mm-hmm.
So that's a 17, so that'll hit. 5, 9, 17 damage.
Yeah, okay, so that's 1 down on Ruck.
Perfect. So that's 4 attacks total, but that includes my bonus action for the akimbo shooting. So I don't really have any other actions left. And in terms of movement, I'm on a sleigh. So there's nothing I can really do here.
You can jump if you want. I didn't say you can't.
Oh, I'm not getting off this ride. I think I look at the situation and it's kind of like in hand. So I think I turn to you and I go, "You think we should go after Gar and Chris? I feel like they're going to need some backup."
I think that's an astounding idea. And it's about to be Bob's turn. We're about to go that way.
You ready? Blowing my gun. My turn's over.
Yeah,
and it's going to be Rob after you.
Yeah, so I will use the sleigh's movement, sleigh, to move toward Chris and Bar, just like suggested.
Sure. So I need you to, because Rudolph's not here and you're not Chris, I just need you to roll me an animal handling check to try and get them to turn at this point. But I'll also need you to roll me either perception or survival just to see if you can recall and see how close you are to the right direction.
Okay. Is there a preference of which
Because
you
you
like
have
first?
been moving around. Sorry?
Do you have a preference of which one you would like first?
No. Up to you.
So animal handling, 16.
Okay. Yeah. You can easily control
Cool.
the reindeer.
And then survival is 13.
Okay. So you plunge into the snow, hoping to try and find where Chris went. You move the entire movement speed, but you don't come to a point where you where like the snow kind of like and the just so that we're clear, the dispelled area doesn't follow you.
Okay.
You kind of like it stayed where it was, where you cast it, and then you kind of like left and went through the wall in the direction that you hoped to find them. So you go the whole. I think I said it was 200 feet the speed of the sleigh.
I'm trying to look
Okay.
now. I think it was 250.
250. Could be. I'm crazy. So you go the whole 250 and you're still in the blizzard.
I had erased my notes. What the fuck?
Is there possibly any like indicators that could be used? Obviously not sight. Could there be sound? Is it too windy for Rob to context?
It is very windy. But what are you trying to do? You might have to do it at disadvantage or something.
Basically, just want to make sure we're going the right way. I mean, he just plunged face first into the snow.
Okay, so once you come to the end of it, like I'll let you roll another perception to try and maybe Vesper can help you
Reorient.
If you'll let me, it's not my turn, but I'd definitely be down. I'm like yelling out,
I'll let you.
"Follow Gar's trail!"
Okay, I'll let you.
60 feet up.
Yeah, we
You know,
like
white-
zoomed
no
way
white
ahead
out
immediately.
Can't see 5 feet in front of you.
Yeah. Well, actually, I just got a fucking idea. All right, time out. Let's do the thingy. That's not the thingy I thought I was gonna do. Wait a minute.
Oh.
Do the
I didn't-
thing.
The thing that you thought you were going to do, not the thing that you think that you were going to do.
I thought I had a fire spell, but I don't have a fire spell. I was gonna use it.
Papa Nature.
I have.
Nature.
You cannot be casting fire.
You ripping brother.
Huh.
You have like a red swatch of paint.
Yeah, I do have red swatches of paint. That's what I was looking at, and that's not. It's not fire related. It's fire related, but it's not giving.
Not fire related enough.
Does it make people angry?
Is it anti-fire?
So okay, so it does fire damage resistance, and enemies within 10 feet of the paint take damage. But I can't paint the whole entire. I'm literally riding it as it's being pulled. There's no way I'm just gonna like real quick just put some handprints of red paint onto the sleigh while flying mid-flight. But right here.
Yeah, you can't be the one driving it to
Yeah, so
like and painting it.
so I thought I had a spell that I could cast, like if I could do a firebolt and shoot in front of me or something.
Let Jesus take the wheel.
Yeah,
And let go of the reins.
I have movement technically at the end of my turn. Our turns are together, so if we could, if you like, I'd walk up and free object interaction, grab the reins. If you want to do something, if the DM will
Yes.
allow.
It's kind of like its own seat, though, right? The way I described the sleigh is like
It's like
at the front
We're getting
of
close
the
to
sleigh,
Bob.
in the middle, there's like a little cockpit for
Ruffle Bob's
like
hair.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's my brand.
My
Oh, I'm sorry. I've just
touched the fro.
stringy.
So after Rob, Rob, like I said, I'll allow you to roll me a perception one more time to see where to orient yourself. It's going to be a disadvantage because you're in a blizzard, but I'll allow Brent to give you advantage. Well, to cancel that out if he's helping you, but he has to roll because it's not his turn. Roll to help. You have to get over a 10.
Okay.
Okay, so
It's
I
a
rolled
flat roll.
already. I'm not gonna roll again then.
Nat
Be
20.
helpful. Oh, no!
That's 20, baby.
Oh yeah.
And Bob.
I got a 16. Not as impressive.
Ooh, that's pretty good.
4 away.
Okay. So I'll say you think you're on the right track going forward, but that'll be at the start of your next turn or Vesper's next turn, whoever is in the cockpit and decides to move. After you, Rob, it is Ruckus P.
Ooh, lay it on me. So how many are in front of me now? 3?
2 and 1 on
Mhm.
Rosie.
All right. I guess again, if I could reach, because I got the extra reach, swing at the one near Rosie.
Go for it.
That is 30. So that hits.
Damn.
15.
Yeah, I'd say a 30 hits.
Plus 2d12. So 19 damage.
Yeah, that's another one bites the proverbial dust.
Dust. And then I'll swing at one of them in front of me. Like, I got you, Rosie.
Thanks, Ruckus.
Thanks, Indigo.
Well, that's a 12.
Merci.
12 to hit?
That just hits, right?
That just fucking hits.
Ooh, baby. So that's 16 damage plus the d12s. That's 21 damage, but I'm also gonna use one of my bardics to use defensive flourish. So I roll a d6, and it adds to the damage, but also adds to my AC until the start of my next turn.
Okay.
And that's 3. So it does an extra 3 damage, but I assume it's already dead. And my AC is 20 until the start of my next turn. I'll kind of like
Perfect.
slice both of them and then like guard with my sword. Ready.
So now there's no more in the clearing. You can't see any more of these ghoulies right now.
There's one more in front of me, right?
No.
Well, I only killed 2. Wasn't there 3?
Yeah, but guard took him out. The last one.
Oh yeah, right.
There's only one of you and one of Rosie.
I freaking turn, and I'm like, oh, see the bullet shot. I'm like, oh, that's weird. Yeah, and I'll turn to Rosie and be like,
You guys are covered in blood. Like this. Well, it's not even blood. It's like this freaking ichor. This like ooze.
Is it green?
It's like a dark green, like a deep green, and you're covered also with like bits of fluff and like fur, like this green.
How does
fur.
my arm feel? Because I got bit. Right?
Your arm and your leg, they both have like the bites. Like we'll say it's your left leg and your right arm. They both have the bites. And well, actually, did I make you roll last time? Like, did I make you roll a d6 to find out what body part?
Well, no, you said leg and then arm, so
Yeah,
Okay, whatever.
you pointed to your arm when you said the bite.
Yeah, right arm.
Okay.
And then leg. You said leg last time, left leg. So
Okay.
that's
So right arm, left leg. they both have the mark of the bite, and like this kind of like dark fluid seems to be like coursing through your veins around where the bite, like your veins are kind of like popping out, and they're like filled with like a darker fluid than normal necessarily. And but it doesn't seem to be spreading too far.
All right. So I'm like, turn to Rosie and be like, "We
Are
got
you
it.
okay?
I'm good, baby. Chris is more important. We gotta
Yeah,
go
we've
find
got to
him.
find him. Yeah, yeah. Thinking the same thing.
Can you teleport to the box?
I can try.
Bring it. If we can get to the box straight to the fight, let's bring it to him, baby.
Yeah.
And,
I'll give it a shot.
it's time to clean up,
It's fine.
baby. I guess I'll use my bonus action to healing words at the second level myself. And then that's me.
All right.
Gain 6.
So as you guys are doing this, you notice 6 ghouls crawling out
Oh my god.
from the
God damn it.
from the blizzard. But the other Luton kind of like they pick each other up and they immediately rush off to engage.
I told them to die for their cause. They're doing the boy proud.
Oh, no.
But it's going to be Rosie. No ghouls have come against you. The grouping of 6 that were running forward, all met by the 5 Luton remaining.
Okay. Man, I wish I had some AoE spells prepared. Ruck, I think I'm going to try and find Chris.
Let's do it.
Do you need a little boost? How are you feeling? You look pretty bad.
Don't worry about me. I've seen worse. That explosion was pretty gruesome. I still remember it.
You're hanging in there? Be honest with me.
Yeah, I'm hanging on.
All right.
Let's just go find Chris.
Okay. I'm going to. Gar is already like gone. I can't see him anymore.
Yeah, Gar's gone.
Gar's gone. And then Vesper cried out as he flew above. Yeah, so I'm just going to get low on Mighty's back, and right before I take off with him, I'll dash off in the direction that Vesper went. I'm going to cast haste on Ruck.
So I need you to roll me a perception at disadvantage.
Okay. Perception. Disadvantage. Oh no. It's a very bad roll for me.
It could also be survival, but I think it's the same stat anyways. So probably the same. But I don't know if survival.
Yeah, my survival is better. I'll roll with survival. I got a 9 with perception. Is it too late?
No. We'll just use the same roll, but with your survival bonus.
Smart. Okay. Well, then I rolled by accident, but it's that's 11, so not very good.
Okay. So you think you're going in the right direction?
All right. Yeah. I take off. Ruck, you need the info for haste?
I think I can find it online.
Ruck, you didn't move during your turn,
Yeah,
so I'll allow you to
try
move
and-
now with Rose.
Yeah, sweet. Yeah, that's dope.
Nice.
So basically, you guys
You're
are
way
just moving
faster
together.
than me.
He can carry you.
Well, yeah, I
Oh, yeah.
guess so. Yeah, I like that. Yeah. Get off my.
You're leading him. The blind leading the one-eyed blind.
Sitting on freaking rock shell.
Yeah, I get up on the shell. Mighty becomes like a small little house cat, jumps on my shoulders. And then I get carried on your back.
Where we
Okay,
going?
beautiful.
Chris, we gonna find you.
Gar, Gar doesn't know. Gar knows. Gar feels as though he's moving in the right direction. Absolutely.
Well, I still have Chris's scent, right?
Yes, 100%. You still have Chris's scent. Well, no, you don't have Chris's scent. Sorry, you have Persh's scent.
Okay. So I'm gonna follow that.
Yeah. So between you and me, obviously, and everybody else, and everybody who's watching, but not the characters, there's 60 feet left of movement. Again, if you try to dash, you will have to roll with disadvantage to try and pick up the scent again.
I don't need to. I have 6 feet of movement.
Ooh.
Gotta love unarmored movement.
Yes,
60 feet of movement. You break through just in time, basically, to see Chris on Rudolph charging right behind him in the snow, the charred remains of a Luton, or the crumbled, icicled remains of a Luton.
Shy, that means we really went the wrong way.
He moved 40 feet beforehand. Like he was already 40 feet into the
yeah, but they moved 200.
It moved like 250 to the
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doing a
Alright,
surf pattern.
I'm gonna let you know right now. Bob's a nature lover, not a navigator. Okay, like
There's plenty of nature around to love now.
exactly. I'm thriving in the snow.
Oh, Blizzard's worth.
We have 2 wanderers on this sleigh. I'm just content to go ahead.
Oh God.
So, how close are the Grinches?
The Grinches are kind of staying back right now. They're at the edge of the clearing, which the clearing was like a 30-foot diameter. Now it's expanded to 40-foot diameter, let's say.
Okay.
So technically, you're actually you have 10 feet in. So they're like at the opposite end of yeah, they're at like the opposite end of you.
Okay. And how far is Chris away from me?
I'd only say like 15 feet, not even 10 feet.
Okay, so I'm gonna call out quickly. Chris, do you need help?
He's got a box. We need that box. Nothing else matters.
All right. So now that I'm free of the storm, I'm going to use a key point for a step of the wind, and dash as a bonus action, another 60 feet into their midst. And I'm going to activate the Dust Shard's ability for Circle of Death around all the Grinches and whatchamacallit, Perched.
Let's go.
Quickly find this spell. So that's a con save for them.
Okay. So per
17 DC.
Perched, okay. Perched, non-natural 20. I said there were 6 of these gentlemen. No, I said, how many did I say?
10.
6? 10? 10. I don't have that many D20, goddammit. See? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8. Just 8. That's up. One pass. Actually, these are fails. That's a fail. Oh, that's a fail. Oh, only one pass.
Sorry, is this a new round since I last went?
You've
It
had
is
your turn
indeed.
since.
Technically, it is the start of the round after Rosie.
So 1 reaction per round, right?
Yeah.
I'll
Well, is it per your round? It's not. It's not for the top of the round. It's like your round kind of initiates.
Yeah,
right?
but Krampus goes before him, I believe. So he used his silvery
Yes,
barbs, and then he had his turn, and then it continued. So on his turn, he gets his reactions back. I believe if
Yes,
that's the initiative.
But Perched is next, and then it's Chris.
Okay.
Exactly. So when Krish last used his reaction, it was on Persh's turn.
Yeah.
So on his turn, he gets his reaction back, so he can use a reaction now if he wants.
Okay.
Interesting.
Oh, that's true. That's very true.
I think that's what he was going for.
Yeah,
That's
that
very
makes
true.
sense. So I'll
Yeah,
use it
100%.
again. Silvery barbs
On Perst?
on Perst. I see like everyone else kind of like failing, and he's just like clearly safe.
Well, no. One of the zombies all. Oh, fuck. Now you got me saying it.
Yeah.
One of the ghouls.
Did the same thing with Snorlax.
Yeah. One of the ghouls passed and Perst passed. So I'll roll again for Perst though if you want.
Yes, please.
That is 17 exactly.
So then he still beats it. So that's 38 points of necrotic damage to anyone who didn't save, and 19 to those who did.
Oh,
So all the ghouls just kind of shrivel and die. Like this necrotic energy blasts out into the ground and courses up into them, and you see they shrivel into these little husks, and they kind of like crumble into ash in the snow and are blown away.
Pick up the sword and kind of just loft it towards Perst. Say, I look back to Chris. Say, what do you want to do with him?
whatever it takes to get that box away from him. He's far gone. He's not worth saving, and I don't think it's even possible.
So then I'll pull back my sword and ready it, and that's my turn.
Beautiful.
Also, Chris, mason jar you missed.
Oh, yeah, me too. Yeah. So with that being said, Perst he looks around at his fallen beasts, and he says, "No matter. I will deal with you all, one way or another." And he's gonna charge towards you guys. I guess you're in the way now, Gar, so he's gonna make 2 attacks. He's gonna make 3 claw attacks against you.
Okay.
But I guess before he does that, at the end of his turn, at the end of your turn, he'll use a legendary action and he'll stare at you.
Okay.
And he'll reach into your heart. And
Okay.
he can sense a corruption there. And he'll say, "You would be an elegant servant of Malagard. And I need you to roll me a charisma save. I need you to do it at disadvantage."
I was saving it for a dramatic moment, but Silvery Barbs gives me somebody to choose. So I was choosing Gar, but I was gonna like describe it as like he feels like snow going up his nose and like it like refreshes his mind.
I mean, this sounds like it's refreshing, honestly.
Drowning a little bit.
But it definitely wakes me up.
You're
Yeah,
more
white powder
alert.
going up your
You're more
nose?
ready for
Definitely.
the next thing.
All right. So does that give me a flat roll?
I'll allow it to give you a flat roll. I'll tell
That's
you
Chris.
the DC is 20.
This is a charisma save.
A charisma save. Chris passed it last turn. Last game. At
Oh,
the end
boy.
of the last game. That was his last move.
Yeah. I remember.
All right. Let me look through some things quickly here.
You got this, guy. You got this.
This,
What do I got? What do I got?
I got a
research.
-2 to charisma,
Got a flat roll.
Ooh,
so it's
boy.
literally
nat
almost
20.
impossible unless I got some things here.
a nat 20 would do
How
it.
far are you?
You don't even know where I am.
Yeah, I know.
I don't
He's
like
maybe
that
he's maybe
anymore.
a few hundred feet from me and Shy.
Yep.
Rosie's time to teleport.
you getting a bad feeling?
Yeah.
Never.
Let's see. Nope. That's a 4. So a minus. Sure, -2 is 2.
Okay, Gar, your mind turns off. Your eyes go completely black,
I can't do this.
and
Sorry.
you
Go
turn
ahead.
towards Chris.
Oh, I shouldn't have used my reaction. Oh no.
What, for Silvery Bar?
Yeah, I have so many reactions that like
I thought you did.
no, I
I thought you did.
shouldn't have used it
Oh,
because I could have helped him.
Look, you gave me advantage, but
yeah, that's true. That's
charisma
true,
isn't
that's
my
true.
forte.
That being said, yeah. So Gar, you're in control of the character, but you're fighting for Persh.
Gotcha.
After you, after Persh, it's Chris. Grizzly baby.
Is it immediately noticeable that Gar is like turning on me, or am I not aware?
Well, he was between you and by the end of his attack, he's like between you and Persh,
Mhm.
and he's got his sword up in front of him defensively or offensively, kind of like pointing it, and then he'll kind of put his hands down to both sides and slowly like turn to face you, and so that's all you see.
Okay.
Well, and the black eyes.
The black eyes. He just cast like the same spell on me, so I'm like, okay. Gar, he's behind you.
So Gar won't answer.
I clutch my ring, and I use another charge.
Or actually, Gar, you can answer, but I want you to answer what an evil Gar who is in the under the spell of Malagard. What would they say to Chris in response?
I unfortunately already forgot what Chris just said.
I said, "Come on, Gar, he's behind you. We have to attack him. He's turn around."
Hydrate, boys.
He's no longer my target.
Penny.
Not so sure about that, Gar. I point my orange ring to him. I cast Dominate Monster on my pal, my friend. I don't want to do it, but it's better than the alternative.
Gar is getting it tonight.
Um, so that's a wisdom saving throw. DC 17, Gar.
Okay. Wisdom, I'm pretty good at.
Oh no.
should have
But that's a
charisma.
15.
Woo! So you're charmed to me. We have a telepathic link, and I can use it to issue commands to
This
you.
can be real weird.
So
Controlled by one side, but then controlled by the other. Come back to my original,
Wait,
What
how
is
does this
happening?
work?
but still controlled.
I can't believe. Fuck! I was sure that this. God damn it! Anyway, sorry. 3920. Fuck.
I was just thinking that. I was going to bring it up, and I'm like, no, I won't say anything. You
I was
said
so
it.
convinced that this fight would already be over.
Gar, do what you can to dispatch of Persh, please.
Someone's shaking his head. Just really got screwed up in that last exchange. All right. Turns back around.
First kind of snarls at that, and it's going to be Vesper's turn. Assuming there's nothing else that Chris wants to do.
No. Well, oh man, you put me in such a. No, forget it. We'll go on.
Okay, so yeah, Vesper.
Are we allowed to each control the sleigh?
I'll allow it. You can like lean over and like hold on, but to control the sleigh, you have to
nice
roll
and
me
close
an
with
animal
Bob.
handling.
Wouldn't be
To control the
first
sleigh,
man I
you have to
shared
roll-
a seat with.
Mm.
So Bob, if you'll allow me, I'll, I guess, also take hold of the reins and try and move this around.
Well, I'll let.
It's like
How about
goose.
this? How about this? Bob can still be in control of the sleigh, but can move the sleigh on your turn as part of your movement because you're actively in the sleigh. And you can give me like a perception check basically to try and find them. And Bob's animal handling check can still be in account. So you don't have to do an animal handling. You can kind of just direct Bob where to go, and Bob will bring you there.
I'll take the
Rob,
direction action. Got it.
The direct action, yeah.
The direction.
So roll me a perception check at
Absolutely.
disadvantage, please.
A DC advantage. Okay.
On account of the swirling snowstorm.
That's a nat 20 on the first one.
What? Your dice are loaded.
Oh yeah, they are, baby.
Look, you better be
I
thankful of his loaded
printed
dice.
them.
I love it. I love it because I'm benefiting.
They were a
But it's
gift.
still true.
They were a gift from my godson's father.
That's sweet.
Shout out to Alec.
Shout out to Alec. Hey, somebody new. One of my godchilds, anyways.
Excuse, sir, please.
Second's not nearly as good, unfortunately. Give me 1 second to get my bonus, such as it is.
Bonus.
That's a 11.
Well, that's poor. But with the 16 that Shy got last time, and with the expansion of the pocket that Perst has made within the storm, I'll say you use all of your movement, but you do come out of one side, like just at the very last second. So you can't move even on your turn, Rob. You're not going to be able to move the sleigh next turn.
So it takes like all of my movement and Bob's movement.
Well, it takes all. You're both choosing to move right now. Like Bob is choosing to take the movement of the sleigh on your turn, and you can still move. I'll allow you, if you want to jump out of the sleigh now and run around or fly around as a bat, I'll allow it, but you don't. So, for all intents and purposes.
You've done it, Bob. Good job.
It was teamwork and camaraderie. And how big is Perst? No, he's no longer giant, right?
He's no longer giant. He's still
Just 12
12
feet.
feet tall.
Well, for
So
all
many.
that warm fiddle-de-gunk that you that you bring up, we still have to kill this motherfucker. I could try and shoot at him. How far away is he?
I prefer saying bring him back to nature, but okay.
Oven.
So you guys are just on the cusp of the pocket, so say 50 feet.
50 feet? That's perfect for me.
Okay.
But wait, it was my action to do the other thing.
Okay.
So
Bonus action?
I guess, yeah, my bonus action then in this case will be, do we say it's a bonus action or an action for my golem to come out?
I'm pretty sure I said it was a bonus action.
I thought so too. You know what? It probably says on. Did I write any notes?
Can you stick your hand in my brown paint by chance?
Did I? Or should I?
Very.
For no particular reason, it's specifically the brown paint.
That I have to be careful of, or that I should be sticking my hand in?
It gives you +20 speed, so if you want some movement.
Oh no, you can't just stick their hand onto your palate and get moved. You have to apply it.
Why not? Come on.
I think that would be so hilarious.
Hit every single color.
Please.
Like run his hand
No,
through
you can only
everything.
you can combine 3 colors at a time.
No,
Oh,
I
there's
think
a maximum of 6.
both me and Bob would have an absolute meltdown if you mixed his colors.
Oh, you just smeared it all? That'd be as a person that bothers
I think
me.
the magic of the palette wouldn't allow you to do that.
Good, thank you. Oh wow, this palette's the best.
Like you can
that's
like
canon
what
now.
happens is you'll mix it together and you can get like whatever combination you want, but then as you're painting it'll separate on its own.
Got it.
Perfect. So the only thing I can do on my turn, then I touch my amulet protege, and the doll leaps from my side, then grows and becomes the golem, who then like encircles me and protects me. And yeah, essentially I just like reloading my gun and like, let's get ready. And then it's your turn, my good sir.
So yeah, Rob is next.
Yeah, and Rob cannot move. So, is painting somebody? Oh, it's just charges. It's not an action.
I do believe it's a bonus action.
Yeah, I think so too. Let me just check my spell. All right, so Rob is. I'm still really high in the sky.
Yeah, you're still 60 feet up.
Okay, so this is
You're not as high as the GM, but you're pretty high.
Dan. I've been trying. Okay.
Try hard.
If, and this is very important, if Rob were to leap out of the sleigh, fall damage is a thing.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
6d10.
What if I become a tree?
One of the great questions of 2023.
This is a really important question.
Do trees take
What
fall
if you
damage?
become? Yeah.
Or if you become a tree, do you grow downward and therefore decrease the distance that you would fall?
What if you became a feather?
Wait,
But that's
a
not
feather
true.
doesn't benefit me.
Is this becoming a tree? Becoming a tree, is this part of your? Is this a spell you're casting?
It will be.
Fuck. Okay. Well, I need to find out what a tree's HP is.
Easily a
How many-
thousand.
It's not really like
At least 250.
specifically become at least 200. You're right.
How many
you're
hit points would a normal? A large tree would have 30 HP.
Okay, so here's
That's
it's misspelled
reasonable.
guardian of
Huge tree,
nature.
45.
So
Oh.
I want this is my headcanon, and this is Bob's headcanon, but it might not happen. It most likely won't happen. But if I cast Guardian of Nature, I have 2 options. I can either become a great tree or a primal beast. I think the tree is the option I want. And his skin becomes barky, leaves sprout from his hair. Rob Broccoli is real. And then he gains hit
Beautiful.
points. So like I want so badly for him to leap from the sleigh, turn into a tree humanoid creature, and I mean he doesn't even have to superhero land, but if he could just land like a badass near everybody, that's my goal.
A badass tree.
You'll do it.
You know what? You don't even have to roll. I fucking love it so much.
Like, I think
jump
that's what
out,
we're going to do this whole fight. I'm so fucking excited. Let's go.
Tree
You
boy.
just swan dive off the sleigh,
It's
and like
dauntless.
mid-turn, you just become a fucking tree. The roots reach out, grab into the ground, and just like you just drink deep the frozen waters underneath this ice. And I'm gonna say, roll me the 6d10 fall damage. I'm gonna say you fall onto Perched. Actually, before you do that, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Roll me a melee attack roll just to hit to see if you hit Perched.
Okay. Unarmed strike.
Yeah,
Is it-
it's just to hit, not the damage. The damage will be your falling damage, so 60-10.
A 5.
And yes, I know I'm making this a precedent. So
I rolled a 5.
a 5. Okay, so you don't hit. You just slam into the ground. You're fine. The ice cracks beneath you, but because of your roots and stuff, you're able to actually hold it into place. And yeah, you are down on the ground, and you are a tree.
How close am I to everyone?
I'll say that you are within 20, or I'll say you're within 15 feet of Perched, or as close to Perched as you want. And like you're pretty close to everybody. 30 feet of Gar, 40 feet of
Chris.
Chris. Thank you.
And then I just want to make sure. So Guardian of Nature is a bonus action, so I still have an action. But the rule
As a
with
tree?
this, what as a tree?
Tree action.
I'm a guardian of nature tree. Great tree. The ground within 15 feet of you is difficult terrain for your enemies. So Perched is in difficult terrain. I have 10 temporary hit points. Let me up that right now. And then, yeah, do I still not? I should still have my actions. No? Question?
Yep. I mean,
As a tree.
you should have like a. Yeah, you should
I
have
mean,
a
he's not
traction.
like a tree. He's
Trash.
just he's a great tree.
Thank you, Brent. Yeah. For sure. You can have a tree action. I'll say you can lash out. What is a treant? Have you added treants as your or trance as your in your extras? You should probably add them just so that you know what Shy. You know what the because one of your armor you can turn trees into trance, right?
Yeah.
So I believe in your armor.
Yeah, I can add
will
treants
say-
and saplings. I'm going to add saplings too. They're in my extras now. But I'm trying to just make sure that I have this correct. So the Guardian of Nature, your skin appears barky.
Yeah, by the rules of the spell, it doesn't affect your ability.
It doesn't
do
seem,
action.
yeah.
Oh,
I guess if
okay.
it's-
So
if you
yeah,
wanted to flavor.
As just,
it
it says, I turn into a great tree, but I think it's a tree humanoid. It's not just straight up.
okay, okay, perfect.
I
Yeah,
didn't.
so you just make your attack action for sure.
Okay, yeah, okay. I was just like, oh shit, did I really just fuck myself over after trying to be really cool? Like, that'd be really sad.
You're just a tree. You're just stuck there.
Yeah, that'd be really, really epically upsetting. So now I'm going to do my attack action, and I'm going to cast. It has to be of equal or lesser, right?
Yeah.
Then your proficiency bonus.
I'm just imagining like a.
Quite a feat.
Oh shit. Oh nope, not that one. Oh, I thought that would be really cool, but no. That would be so extra bad. I got really cool everything, and it's not what I want to do right now. Oh, that's not gonna work. Okay, fuck it. I am going to have Rob cast polymorph on Perched.
Hoo-hoo.
Okay.
It is
Okay.
a wisdom 16 save.
Legendary resistance. I don't remember. Do I have to call that before I make the roll or after? Or I
You
do
can
whatever?
technically do it after, I think. I'm not sure.
Beautiful. So that's a 21. Does that save?
Fuck you, Perched. Yeah, it does. Okay.
That makes me happy.
It makes me not happy. Well, I'm still tree flexing, so you can suck it.
Hell yeah.
Perfect form.
Yeah, that's it. That's all I got.
You can
Okay.
activate when you fail a save of any kind.
You what?
Legendary resistance. It can activate
Oh.
when you fail a save.
So, cool. After Rob, it's Ruck. Ruckus, you've got Rosie on your back.
Mhm.
You guys are moving through the snow. How far did you move last time?
I have haste, so I use my full movement.
Double speed.
Yeah, double speed. My movement speed is 35. Yeah,
Okay.
so I had 70. I guess I'll be like, Rosie, which direction are we going?
It's that way, and I just sort of point off in a direction that I think it's in.
You can roll me a perception again to try and at disadvantage, of course, but to try and evaluate.
You just tell your box to wait. Can I use the box? I'll be like, Rosie, give me your box for a second.
Yeah, I'm running a little low, so I can't really afford to use it.
So
Have you used the box before, Ruck?
no, but I do have spells. So I guess I'll like grab it as I'm running. I'll be like, box, tell me where your other half is.
Is this the combined box now?
It's the combined one, yeah.
Oh, it's
Chris
together.
doesn't have one, yeah.
Oh, I thought he had one.
No, unfortunately not.
Uh,
We can split it once I get to him, but
I'll be like, I'll hold it though. I'll be like, box, tell me where tell me what purse there's. Tell me where the evil Malagard, the most concentrated Malagard feeling is. Show me the way.
What
Come on,
happened to
box. Is
the
he
dungeon
gone?
master?
The power of the hex.
wait, did we lose our DM?
We just lost the DM.
No.
Oh, okay, yeah, now you left.
Yeah, it's gone.
Oh boy.
Oh, maybe
Oh.
his phone died.
That
Oh, he thinks
would be unfortunate.
You gotta plug it in. Yeah.
EXP. EXP. So everybody get
We
10,000
won!
experience. And Purse dies
is
by
dead, yeah.
falling through the ice.
Oh, he's back.
He's back.
Sorry about that.
Ah.
Dang it.
Sorry about that. What were you saying?
Yeah, no, I thought Chris had a piece of the box too. So I'll be like, box, tell me where purse is. Tell me where the evil feel Malagard's power. Take me to Malagard's power, box.
That could be
Beautiful.
in so many ways.
Yeah.
So, roll me a perception with advantage.
Perception.
And you can choose to use Arcana instead of Perception.
Okay, I'll use one perception. Oh, well, I guess I'll use Arcana instead. Sorry.
Speak towards the mic, motherfucker.
Sorry, I'll use Arcana instead. Yeah, so that's one. Arcana. So either a 20, dirty 20, or a 16.
A dirty 20 or a 16. So yeah, the dirty 20. You think you know pretty good where you're going. You feel something about the box is pulling you in a certain direction, and it seems to appreciate being asked its opinion. So yeah, how you go your full movement speed? So with haste, that's 60 feet.
Yeah, and I guess I'll dash. Yeah.
Okay. With that, you will just crest through the side of this forbidding of the of storm, this dispelled area, the smaller dispelled area, and you can see the fight in front of you.
And okay, so how far is it now? As I like, am I from the fight? Let's say, like, because I have haste, so I can use another action to dash again, right?
Yeah, you didn't dash, so you can use your action to dash.
Um. Oh, I didn't use my action yet. Oh, my haste action. So, okay, yeah.
No, you used haste, which is 60 feet, right? It doubles your movement speed, but you can still use an action to dash. So you did use haste, you haven't dashed.
Oh no. Okay, yeah. I'll dash to get closer.
Okay. So yeah, you dash and you can get right up to Perched.
Oh, beautiful. And I have another action, right? Because of haste.
Yes.
Okay, so technically I could attack him. So just like run through, burst. The old clean up comes out. No, you can take out my sword and swing on him. I'll be like, "Watch out, Rosie!" Take a
You just
big
carry me
old
all the way
swing.
right up to him.
Yeah,
Can I roll off at like 30 feet away or something?
Yeah.
I
Drop
still
and roll.
think you're there. I'm like, "Get ready, Rosie. This is all I got. Clean up." And
Good
yeah,
luck.
I'll attack my sword. My sword. Uh,
Give it to me.
25 to hit.
Give me 1 second. Look at that. Yeah, that hits.
Do you want both right away?
Sure.
Uh,
Well, no. Give me it one at a time because he has some resis and some. I should.
well,
He's got
I
some
just
resis and some stuff.
I rolled it. I got a 26. So
Okay.
yeah. But all right. So the first damage is 14. 31 damage.
And this is just slashing.
No, 5 is force, 12 is fire, and 14 is slashing.
So 5 force, 12 fire, so and 15 slashing.
14.
14 slashing. Okay. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
You hit him.
Yeah, then my next one was 26 to hit.
Yep.
So that hits
That'll do.
again.
Give it to me piecemeal again, please.
13 slashing,
Okay.
and then another 12 fire and 1 force.
Okay.
Does the force damage like push them?
Not really, no.
It's just a type.
Yeah.
Not specified.
And my giants might only lasted a minute. Does that still kick it? No, it's been longer than a minute.
When did it start? At the beginning of the fight last turn?
Yeah, like
Technically, it would still be in play, I think, as far as the amount of rounds we've done.
like at
10
like
rounds.
at the beginning of the fight, I used it. Not even like this sesh, like the other one.
Yeah, last sesh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it would still be in use. I don't know how many. I think we've done like, maybe not. I don't know.
Yeah.
10 turns? 10
Yeah,
rounds?
it only lasts a minute.
I haven't been counting rounds. I'll say
don't
you
think
got
that's
like
been
2
10
more
yet.
rounds on it. You can add it to this one.
Okay, so that's the extra D6 of damage. So that's only extra 2. But I'll also use my fire rune on him. That's attached to my sword from my rune master feat. So I hit a creature, they take an extra 2d6 fire and must make a strength saving throw of 15 or get restrained by fire shackles.
So the fire shackles burst out of the ground. Oh, no, never mind.
That's extra 6 damage of fire.
Okay, 6 times. And a strength save. He rolled an
Big boy
18.
damage. Yeah, that saves.
Okay. Cool. Is that your turn?
Yep, that's me.
Beauty. After you, it's going to be Rosie.
Alrighty. Yeah, so I roll off of Ruck's back, and I'm gonna look up. I can see Gar and Chris and everyone's here now, right?
Yeah, you see everybody.
Beautiful.
Y'all made it.
I look over to you, Chris. I don't know if you're looking at me at all, but I go, Chris, what are we doing?
The box! Get the box!
What about your
in the
cousin?
box? My cousin is long gone. Don't worry about him. Just get the box and do what you will with him.
All right, let's try to get it from him together with the mother box, with the HEXSTAR. That's tough to get used to. We've been calling it box this whole time. Okay, I'm gonna try and split my box and toss
Split
it.
your box?
I'm gonna toss it at Chris. I don't know how far he is actually, so maybe this isn't a good idea, but I'm gonna throw it to Chris and split it.
You're right next to Chris if you rolled off at like
Oh,
30
sick!
feet away.
I literally just hand it to him, and like as you grab it,
You guys
it,
can like both grab. You guys can like both grab the box and like together.
pry it. Yeah, like that.
It's not a box. It's a star.
It's a star.
A hex star,
Beautiful,
glowing
shining.
hexagonal cube. So one of you is holding like this kind of like ornate golden one, and it's all kind of like whirring with like different kind of like you can feel like the machine parts inside moving. And the other one, it's so light and it's made out of like this astral ghostly energy. But they're both the same shape, both are glowing and thrum with magical power.
Cool.
The word you were looking for was clockwork.
Thank you.
Yeah, so I look at you, Chris, and I go, all right, now follow after me. Burns, would you say that was a free action to sort of hand it to him, or
Yeah.
like a bonus action?
It's a flavor action.
Flavor action, nice. Yeah, so I hold out the HEXSTAR towards Perst, and I'm going to start channeling the lightning bolt spell through my through my HEXSTAR. God damn it!
It is tough.
Oh,
It is
over
really
a
tough.
year that
It's
we've
been
been saying
years
mother
that we've
box.
been calling it that. So
yeah.
yes, I'm going to channel. Can I channel my lightning bolt spell through the HEXSTAR so that it casts twice?
Yes, you fucking can.
Beautiful. So I'm going to cast it as a 5th level spell. So that's a dex save 15.
Oh, but no, not one of his best saves. I'll tell you that.
Come on, baby.
That's a 2 on the die. So plus 6.
Does
Yeah.
he have a legendary fucking
Yeah.
5.
Oh yeah,
5
legendary
total.
resistances. 5 total.
Oh
Wait,
fuck! He does have a legendary
ah,
resistance.
CJ.
He does
Hey, I don't
have a
want to win
legendary
like that. I don't want to
resistance.
win.
But,
You
uh,
Scoot
Goku
down,
ass.
He does
Damn.
have a legendary resistance.
I have a question though. Is this 2 instances of the spell that he has to save against?
I'm gonna say yes.
Okay. I like
So that means he failed, but then succeeded 1 and has to roll
Yeah.
again.
Yes.
Okay.
19.
Okay. So half damage from the second one.
Half damage from both. Because
Is it
he
half
did
that creature takes
legendary.
half
Legendary
as much on the
resistance.
6?
Okay.
He has 1 legendary resistance left.
Okay. So he has 3. All right. So the first one's going to deal 10d6 damage. Here we go. Calculating. 28.
Okay.
Ooh.
halved, or is that already halved?
That one's full, I think. Or no, you legendary resistance that one and then saved on the other one. So that's so halved would be
14.
14.
and then for the second one. Too many ones, man. Okay. That's 11 damage. That's already halved. That was 22.
Okay.
So 2 lightning bolts from Chris and I.
Lightning bolts just twin and shoot off. And that's beautiful. After Rosie, it's Gar.
So, how screwed up is my mind right now?
Your mind
Can
is
I-
fucked. Like, you're not.
Can I move without Chris's direction?
So, well, you're charmed by him.
I told you to do what you can to dispatch of this guy. So
Okay.
it's like really kind of up to you.
I guess I'll just
Specific
go attack him.
enough, but yeah.
All right. So that's a 25 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. That is 10, 12, 15, 19, 26 points for the first.
Okay.
For the second, it's 22 to hit.
All right.
So that will be 3, 5, 11, 15, 23, 30 points of damage.
Okay.
And then he did say to do whatever I could. So I'm going to spend another key point to do Flurry of Blows. And attack
Bring
him twice
it.
more. So a 19.
And just so I know, was that all slashing damage, magical slashing damage before?
Right, sorry. So for the blade you gave me, no. So 2d6 of that was slashing. So that was.
I needed separate, unfortunately.
Okay, so for the first one, I think it was 8 slashing. Wait, how much was it in total? The first one, I think it was. I completely
hold on.
forgot what I had in my
Just-
rolls. I can
just-
re-roll them. if you
Yeah,
want.
just re-roll them for me. Just re-roll
Okay.
them for me quick, because we're well on time, and I don't want to.
Okay,
undo
so
my-
slashing is 9. Fire is 3.
Okay.
And necrotic is 17, 22.
Okay.
Plus an extra 7 slashing from my bonus.
Uh-huh.
And then that's 12, 19 slashing.
Wow. Okay.
3 fire.
Okay.
And that's 17 necrotic. So that would be my 2 hits, and then I'm going to attack twice more. Cool?
With your blade again?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Just when you give me the damage, give it to me separate, please.
Cool. So that's an 11 to hit. I don't think it hits.
No.
That's another 22. So that's going to be 12 points of slashing, 4 fire, and that's 9, 13 necrotic.
Okay.
And that'll be me.
Okay. Damn. He's very hurt. He is bloody at this point, and he's going to use one of his legendary actions. He's going to breathe fire on Yugar
Okay.
and anybody who's close to you. So I believe that's going to mean Ruck and Bob.
No,
Blue flame.
I'm like right in front of him.
Yeah.
Right?
So he's,
Okay.
he's hitting
It's
all
like
of
a
you.
cone. Oh, have resistance to flame.
It's cold damage, though. It's a
Quickly
blue-
though, I'm going to put my brand of castigation on him. So when I slash through him, there's kind of like a brand that burns into his skin.
Okay, perfect. Does it do anything just yet?
Yeah. So I always know the direction that he's in. As long as on the same plane or another creature I can see within 5 feet of me, he takes 5 psychic damage.
Wow, that's fucking cool. That being said, he's rolled a natural 20
Oh motherfucker.
Shit.
on against you, Ruck. Bob, he rolled 15 to hit.
Yeah, he hits.
Gar, 23.
Yeah, that hits.
So
She.
I need my D10s again.
Oh no.
15 psychic damage, though.
Yeah, 15 psychic damage. And Gar, when you are charmed and you get hit, I believe you get to roll to see if you come out of charmed, yes?
Let me check. I am not 100% sure. That was Dominate Monster Siege you used?
Yes. When you take damage, make a new Wisdom saving throw at the end against the spell.
Okay, but do I make a save against each? Or just one?
Just one.
Okay, so that's a 9.
His name's Beast.
So 37 points of cold damage. And 37 points of cold damage for you, Gar.
Okay.
Ruck, you're taking 17 cold and you fall prone.
Okay. Okay.
And Shy, you take 17 cold, but you don't fall prone.
Yes.
And that was after Gar's turn. So then it is Perst's turn. As a bonus action, he is going to snowy step 60 feet away. So he's at the edge now of the field.
Counterspell.
What's that?
Counterspell.
Ooh.
Cast
If
counterspell?
is he finally fucking casting a spell? I'm gonna counterspell.
Yes, I'll say this is a spell.
Okay.
Well, it's
Wait,
a
that means
it's
it
Misty
wasn't.
Step, basically. It's Misty Step. It's Misty Step, like
Flavored.
but
Flavored?
60 feet instead of 30. So what's Misty Steps? It's cast at what level?
Third.
Third level. So
believe.
we'll say
Wait.
this is a 5th level spell.
God. Am I allowed to decide what spell slot I use? Or do I
Yes.
have to? Okay.
It's a
I'll allow
second,
it.
sorry.
Oh, it's a second. So a fourth level spell.
Sick. Okay, I have 2 left, so I'll use 4th level.
Use Foggy Step.
So using a 4th level would negate it?
Yeah, if it's 4th or higher, the interrupted spell has no effect if the level is less than or equal to the level of the spell slot I used.
Does it happen twice?
No, I don't cast it through the box.
Okay.
Okay, so he's trying to run, but
Mhm.
he can't. So that was his bonus
Where
action.
you going,
So
boy?
what he's going to do is he's going to attack the 3 people in front of him again with his claws. He's going to start off. He's going to attack you, Gar, once. So that's a 24 to hit.
That hits.
So that's going to be 28 necrotic damage.
Cool.
and you can make another save. Bob, non-natural 20 to hit. $18 points of necrotic damage. And then, Vesper, you're still up in the sleigh, yes?
Yep.
He sees you up there, and he's going to blow a ring of, a blast of fire at you.
What?
Uh,
I'm so far away. I'm 50 feet away.
yeah. Yeah, he can breathe this line of these lines of fire, frost fire, up to 120 feet.
Jeez. Damn. Also rolled a 15. So is that save or no? Chris?
Oh, for me,
Spell
it
save.
doesn't save. Nope.
Okay, so you
Santa's
are-
controlling.
Yeah, you've kind of like turned back, or you're shaking your head now. So, Vesper, 29 to hit you. It hits not only you, but it hits the sleigh.
Ooh.
My sleigh.
Yeah, and a fucking
And-
29 will hit me. Fucker. I dodge roll.
The sleigh is going to. I'm almost guaranteed that it's going to come down. 8.
Knew I should've
31
done.
points of damage. So the sleigh's not actually going to come down, but 31 points of cold damage to you and the sleigh and the other reindeer. But it stays aloft.
This fucker.
It's at this point that I'm remiss to have him use. Well, now it's his turn. So
No. He that was his turn, right? Are you saying he has another turn?
no, he has a
Okay,
legendary
okay.
action though that he could
Wait,
do.
After his
no,
turn,
I
I
thought
think
he
it's
already
only
did
after
that.
our turn.
Somebody else's turn, which is why I said technically you can't do that because it's Chris's turn.
Let the man finish his
Oh
sentence.
my God.
I'm the shaking.
The outrage.
I'm so scared.
I'm just gonna fly. I'm
Wait,
gonna, like,
hold on. Persis is ending his turn now?
First, yeah.
Yeah, well, I have one more ruin I could use actually that's on my sword. My
Okay.
stone ruin when he ends his turn. So a creature that ends its turn within 30 feet of me, I can use my reaction to force them to make a wisdom saving throw of 15. And if they
And
fail,
also, it's another
Okay.
15 damage from the psychic from Simon's thing there, I think.
Well,
Yeah.
it's 5 per thing hit.
Yeah, so three creatures were hit. So
Okay.
Wait, I'm a creature. That's 4.
no, I was counting you.
Gar, Ruck, me, and
Bob.
Shy. Which is
No, he chose not to hit you on his not to hit Ruck on his turn.
Oh, okay.
But what were you gonna say, Ruck? What do you want to do?
yeah, it has to make a wisdom save of 15. Or be charmed by my ruin. I'll like flick my sword, like rings.
That's
of
a natural 15. With his bonuses, he blows that out of the water.
Oof,
Absolutely.
it was worth a try. Sorry, Chris.
Yeah. Magical missile in my hand. Put it into the box. I cast magic missile at 6th level twice at this guy. There's no save. There's no AC. It's 16d4 plus.
Are they
16.
snowballs?
They're just like little
Yes.
toy rockets. I want them to
Oh,
be
shit.
like little.
Oh my God, precious.
Incredible.
They are toy rockets, but as they erupt from your,
Yeah.
they become ghostly.
Oh. So I'm just gonna roll that. He just hurt my fucking reindeer, so I'll get rid of him real fast.
It's got to go.
16. 47 damage plus 16.
Good lord.
Damn, 63
Let's go.
Yeah, 63. What's magic missile damage?
force.
Oh,
So there's no fucking cutting that in half.
No,
63
there is not.
Like out of your fucking box too, Rosie. Just instantaneously.
The only thing I could say right now is that you hear, like, you know, in Pokemon,
Red HP bar.
He was
red and very small.
and then 63 force that. Holy shit.
Vesper, it's you. But I will say, as you guys are doing this, you do see on the outskirts, ghouls are approaching you guys. But Vesper, it's you.
Finish it.
We gotta get this box and run. What can I do?
He's in the red. Throw the Pokeball.
Wait, you're still on the sleigh. Press the button. Press the button.
You don't have to drive it.
Drop it on him.
Can I do that? Do I have to drive the sleigh? How are the reindeer doing?
Here we go. Here, drive the sleigh.
The
detach the
reindeer
reindeer.
are hurt. You have to roll an animal handling to try and steer the sleigh.
Indigo, press the button.
Press the button.
Hold on. I'm wondering if I should do something else. I have something, but he has to make a con save. Can I tell if at this point in his monstrous form, if he's undead or not? Like, does he have those qualities?
He's not undead.
Yeah.
The ghouls are. He's not undead. He's still alive. He's just corrupted.
Yeah. Well, I just wanted to know if I should use my solar beam, but
There's no evidence that that's going to hurt him any more than any other attack.
yeah, exactly. So it's almost better for me to try and make 4 attacks.
I think you're overthinking it.
He's in the red.
I'm overthinking
it. He's got 20 AC. Make your attacks and just just separate the damage for me, just in case. But for the love of God, if you hit him, good
4
Lord,
hits.
and you
Come
don't
on.
kill him, I will be shocked.
Okay, well, I have 4 attacks. I'll spend my focus point. First one's a 28 to hit.
That fucking hits.
He's within 5 feet of another character.
He is indeed.
Of old Rook.
So that's 17 radiant damage that bypasses resistances and immunities. Oh, sorry. 15 radiant damage that bypasses resistances and immunities. 2 is thunder damage. And
Let me stop you right there. How do you want him to go down?
You know, there's only one way I take people down.
The last thing he never saw.
With my first shot, I use my sneak attack and everything, and it just right through the eye, blow his head off.
Yeah, he's standing right in front of you, Chris. Not in front of you, Vesper, but in front of the rest of you. He's kind of like, he looks super hurt. He's down on one knee, and as he starts to try and make his way up after a failed escape with the, he looks up at you, and then you see a hole where his eye was. And he slumps over head first.
Get the box!
I'll pick up the box.
Like, start bringing the sleigh down.
I'll go grab the box. I'm like, got it. Like, hold it up.
We will.
HEXSTAR.
Before, as you guys are going to get the HEXSTAR, We'll end it there.
The ball's been fumbled. Everyone diving for it.
Exactly.
End scene.
At the same time, the ghouls are also diving for you.
God damn.
Yeah. How many are you? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 10,000 each XP.
Okay, so
Wait a minute.
when you left like 5 seconds before, Brent jokingly said everyone gets 10,000. He was
I
spot on.
literally fucking said that. I can't believe I called it.
Well, then you all get an extra 1,000 just for being lucky. Let's go!
Fucking go!
Let's
God damn.
go. That's a
We
level
made
up.
him
I
generous
like
DM.
that. No one even had the chance. He didn't even give us a chance. Could have like toyed with us a little bit.
He was
You'd be
ready.
like, you're still in a fight. You don't get it. And then be like, all right. Like, oh.
He was challenge rating for like similar monsters that I had like compared what I made him to was 60,000 experience for the party. So
Damn.
Good lord.
No.
Well,
That was quite a fight.
Yeah,
We
incredible,
survived
everyone.
for now.
thank you for
Still
playing,
under my
guys.
control, Jar.
yeah. Is anybody getting a level up? Who's getting
Not yet.
no?
Oh, yeah.
Halfway
Hey,
there.
hey,
Vesper.
Vesper. Me too.
Hey,
Fourth
Vesper
class,
gonna
baby.
power up.
It,
I'll reach
Perfect.
level 9 in my gunfighter. Pretty good.
it's beautiful. It's time to become a druid as well.
Oh, God.
4 classes.
So complicated.
Well, I get aimed shots at this level. So each one is a con save for people, but then I can make them drop something. I can give them disadvantage, fall prone, disadvantage on strength and dex checks. What? Oh, wing shot. I can make them fall out of the sky as well.
All right, well, I got to make a fucking 40-minute drive back to the
Yeah,
house
man.
now.
Yeah, I was gonna say you should probably
Thanks,
sign
everyone,
off and
for
thank all these lovely
watching.
people.
Thanks for the
Yeah,
session.
thank you so much.
Thank you
Thanks.
so much. Always exciting to play. Next week, Tuesday, Avatar. Thursday, Chittering Woods.
Thanks for
Ready to
watching,
feel it in
everyone.
your nethers.
Same time, same place.
Beautiful.
Bye, friends.
Have a good night.
Johnny.
Ta-ta.